So, I mean, there's some discrepancies in their story, plus what Miss. Also, Mr. Dark stated that the shotgun was seized by Redfield, but Mr. Quarter stated that he gave it to the female on scene.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's see what Redfield says. What's up, Redfield?
Hi.
I cut them loose. I'm gonna do an investigation on it. Only can I want something to investigate. I'm gonna put it together in a report and like forward it to the district attorney's office, see if they want to pursue any charges. You did say some
Gotcha.
questionable things. Made some
Did you
statements that
talk with Snatchy?
just here at Mission Row, I didn't get anything further from him. I wouldn't mind speaking with him again though.
I think he's upstairs, no? He's been waiting for you. If you haven't talked to him after he got help from Mount Zona, he should still be upstairs with the
Oh,
Gromar.
okay. Oh, all right. Let's go, Mr. Riggs.
Come on.
Yes.
Come this way.
Did you hey Redfield, did you take anything from either suspect?
Yeah, crowbar and a wrench.
No shotgun?
Hey, Miss Price.
Negative.
The suspect y'all
Snatchy
looking
still
for
in here in the
is up
conference
there.
room. Over here,
He
Kelly.
done fell asleep. Done fell asleep a minute ago, yeah.
My
Oh, okay. Here we go. Here, this works. Okay, Mr. Johnny Snatchy.
yes.
I'm going to just to say formality, okay? Advise you of your rights. You do have the right to remain silent. Anything you should say or do can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If that attorney present during any and all questioning cannot afford one, sir, one will be appointed free of charge by the state, depending upon availability. Do you understand those rights?
Yep.
Okay, Mr. Snatchy. Are you able to tell me in your own words what transpired down at the
I
boardwalk
definitely
today?
think he might be up to
So yeah, I woke
agree.
up. I fell asleep on the beach down the little bit of block away from the shop right there. So I woke up, walked over to the shop. You know, um, Trying to get some sandwich bags, and I guess there's been a big issue with that. So some rule was set in play, I guess, between these some of these gangs, I guess, that you got to wait 15 minutes before you can go get some sandwich bags. And so I was just waiting there my 15 minutes, and I was just kind of waiting to see if somebody was going to take all the sandwich bags, and that was what I was doing. And I guess people had an issue with that, and I guess I was sitting on top of the little platform thing next to where all the workout gear is right there. I was just laying
Oh, yeah, I'm
down,
familiar. I'm familiar.
minding my business, and I guess Dark must have told Mickey I was up there, and the other lady, I'm not sure for what her name is, but she had the cotton candy hair. We were just both laying there, and then he came up there and was asking me if I'm watching him, and I don't know, all this other shit. And he said, "Oh, I'm being disrespecting him the way I'm talking. I'm talking like I have a big dick or something like that." And I told him, "Hey, dude, I got a
41A.
medium-sized dick, bro. I don't want a big dick." And then yeah, I guess I was a cunt, and he just didn't like that I was, giving him the shit he was giving to me first. And then yeah, next he pulled out a crowbar, and next I was just on the floor. That's all. I don't know. And after that, it was kind of blurry. Then I
Okay.
ended up here.
Did you have a weapon or anything on your person?
No, I had no weapon. Just sandwiches and water and whatever the money that's gone now.
Okay, so they also robbed you?
Yeah, I don't think they took my food, but I mean, I don't care. It was like $100, but yeah, that's gone.
Okay. So you had no weapon on your person. Did you make any threats to them or anything?
Gonna be using
I'm
the
sorry,
gun
can you
range
repeat that
ammo PD
question?
disregard.
Did you make any threats towards them or anything?
No, no threats. He just said that I was
One to
giving him
Patterson.
lip or flapping my gums at him, and I said, "Well, hey, if you're flapping your gums at me first, then expect to get the same thing back. You want respect, you got to give it first. You can't talk to me like I'm beneath you and not expect me to speak back to you the same way."
Okay. Did you attempt to defend yourself?
Yeah, I did after he. Oh, shit.
there.
Yeah.
Cut some damn
It's fine.
Oh.
It's fine. It's a
More
fire
Uh,
range.
shots.
Yeah, after he hit me with the crowbar, I tried to hit him with my fist, but yeah, that crowbar was a little too powerful for me, and he beat the shit out of me.
Okay. Then they robbed you, and then they brought you here to Mission Row and left you on the ground?
No, he was just saying I have no manners. He wanted to adopt me as a child, and he was just kind of taking me a bunch of places around the city. I don't know. Then we end up here, and that's when Redfield showed up.
Like-
And then you came shortly after and helped me up, and then I went to the hospital.
Okay. But you have no idea who the female was on scene?
I'm not sure. No, I didn't get her name. We weren't really speaking. We were just. I was. First one awake. It seems like in the city, and so I just went up there and just lay there, and then like she came shortly, not too longer after that, and just kind of laid there too and didn't speak to me. So
Okay.
really
And
sure who she
do you
is.
recall where it is that you know, were knocked to the ground? Were you still on top of the roof, or were you on the?
I was by the equipment gear.
Okay, you had gone down by the equipment. Okay. Is there anything else useful that you can, you know, share with me?
No, not really.
All right, Mr. Snatchy, I appreciate your statement and your cooperation. I have told them the same thing. At this point in time, it's still under investigation. I'm not arresting anybody for anything right now, but I do not want to see or hear of you all being involved in any more altercations like this today. Okay? Just
Okay,
try and avoid each other. Stay away from each other.
sounds good. It's kind of hard. We work at the same shop together, but there's no issues on my part. I don't know. He just guess he had an issue with me being there, which I don't know why. It's free country, free city. I can walk and do what I want as I please. I didn't threaten him in any way for him to want to come at me the way he did, but I don't know. Guess he's just used to speaking to people however he wants and they're bow down to him, but that's not how I was raised. So
If I do hear of you all, you know, getting in an altercation together, I'm gonna be highly inclined to stop investigating this and just press some charges. Okay?
all right.
I don't want to do that. I want to conduct a full investigation. I want the truth. I don't want to have to take mess to court, you know, not being confident in what I'm doing, but you know. You have
Yep,
any
I get
questions,
you.
comments, or concerns, sir?
No.
Right. Well, again, I do appreciate your cooperation, and you have a above average day.
Okay, thank you.
Who is beating on shit?
Can I go out this door right here?
Yeah, we'll let you out. Hey. You see who that is? I'm gonna make a phone call real quick.
Hello, Wayne.
Hello, ma'am. Can you hear me?
See.
All right, perfect, perfect. I was wondering if you'd be available to come down to Mission Row. I just wanted to ask some follow-up questions now that I've had a chance to speak with everybody. Is that
Sure.
possible?
Yeah, can I get a ride?
Where are you located at?
I'm close to Mount Zona.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna be right there. I'm kind of pressed for time, so this won't take very long.
Okie dokie. Sounds good.
All right, I'll be right there.
Okie doke.
Mr. Riggs, let's go.
Be safe.
Always. Let's go, Riggs.
Can I ride along with you guys?
I mean, if you want, I'm literally going off duty after this.
That's fine.
Well, they locals.
Let's hope Mr. Snatchy doesn't go past Fantastic Plaza.
Mm-hmm. See the threat on Twitter by Ricky.
Oh, what's the threat?
Johnny, did I oh, no, not that one. Oh, Johnny, I'll see you soon, boy.
Unfortunate. Do me a favor, just document tonight everything that happens. I have to go off duty. I have a prior engagement for today. I'm gonna be late for it, and I'm gonna get yelled at.
Being engaged?
I got a date.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Oh, here she is. Is there
Bye,
somewhere,
Juanita.
somewhere in here we can speak? You on the phone, ma'am?
Oh, just sit.
Just as a formality, Mr. Riggs here is gonna remind you of your rights.
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you do say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney if you should need one. If you can't afford one, the state will provide one for you. So happy to talk to us after I've read your rights.
Yeah.
Okay, just one more time, if you could run me through what happened down there. You was hanging out at the beach, just to
Oh,
reiterate.
not making out. I was.
No, hanging out at the beach. You were up on the rooftop. Mr. Snatch was also down there, and then there was Mickey and Xavier arrived on scene. And there was some sort of altercation. Tell me about the altercation again.
1 second. Okay, so I seen Johnny Snatchy
This
on
is
that
tough for me to
roof,
say.
and I'm like, hey, what are you doing up on a roof? You
All right.
know?
You're an
Like,
above average
Oh,
waiting
shit.
detective.
to
Senior
buy
You
some
no
trooper.
ball
bags.
for the follower my
Really?
heart tippy.
And I was like, why are you waiting? He's like, because apparently there's a gentleman's agreement amongst him and some other people. I guess that Mickey character. That they would all wait until 15 minutes after the storm before anybody bought those sandwich baggies, right?
Okay.
I was like, oh, okay. So I'm like, just talking to him, and then that Mickey fellow shows up. And the Mickey fellow was talking on his radio, and he's like, there's nobody here yet. Oh, I hear a car. He had a shotgun in his hand at that point. Then he puts his shotgun away. And then that hot knife shows up with that dark fellow. And it backs up. And then you hear Mickey on the radio.
Johnny Oakley
He's like,
speaks
oh,
highly of
really?
me. Oh, Lord.
So then he
You must
starts
not know me
whispering.
very well.
And you can't really hear what he's saying anymore. But then he starts making tweets. Something about he's being watched. I guess he might have that paranoia or something. But anyway, so he assumes he's being watched and like somebody is sneaking up on him when he actually got there after Johnny Snatch had been there. So anyway, Johnny, tweeted back, yeah, I'm watching you or something like that, right? And then Mickey for a minute he seemed okay, right? But then I guess the more he thought about it, he was getting mad and working himself up being mad. And so he pulls his shotgun out again, fires it up towards that I don't know, is it like a shed or something? Anyway, he fires it up towards the shed, which is where Johnny and I were. And then the locals started shooting at Mickey. So Mickey shot the locals. At this point, he climbed up on the roof. And then he starts yelling at Johnny. Johnny, like, who do you think you are? And Johnny was like, I'm just sitting here following the rules. These rules you guys made up. And so Mickey just goes into like kind of full on psycho mode, and he just turns into like, it's like, it's so weird because every time I've seen him before, he was a really nice guy. It's, I guess, a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde thing. Because he gets really ugly and he starts yelling at Johnny, and he said something about his big dick. And Johnny's like, no, I just have a medium sized one. And he mentioned how Chewie said that he had a big dick too. I guess the guys over there are jealous
I know it
because
do be
Johnny's got a big
Sunday.
dick.
I am
I
very
don't know how they
excited.
know, but they know. Or at least bigger than theirs, maybe? I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's
Any-
easy to assume if you have a tiny penis, but let's move on.
So anyway, and then they were just art, like, it was mostly Mickey. He was getting so mad, and Johnny, he never lost his temper or yelled, and he was just waving, and he was just saying, I'm just doing what you guys asked us to do. And
I have
he's
no
like,
idea.
so you think you're the police now? You think that you run this shit? That's what Mickey said to Johnny. Johnny's like, did I say anything like that? I'm just trying to follow. He just kept saying, all I'm doing is trying to follow the rules you guys asked me to follow. And Mickey just was getting angrier and angrier. And the nicer that Johnny was to him, or, because Johnny never yelled back or anything. Mickey's like, I'm gonna shoot you, but not right now. And then he's like, you know what? Fuck it. And he started hitting Johnny with the weapon that he had.
Did Mr. Snatchy have any weapons or anything? Did
No.
he ever present any weapons?
No.
Nobody gave you any weapons, did they?
No.
Alright, because I do have
You
somebody
could
state.
search me.
Okay. Yeah, if that's okay, I'll just give you a quick frisk. I'm not interested in things in your pockets or anything.
Tickles?
Alright, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, so then, I'm sorry, did Mr. Snatchy mention anything about a previous incident involving Mr. Dark or anything of that nature?
They had some kind of conversation about that. Apparently Dark had led the mafia or somebody like that to, I guess he snitched on them, and then he shot at Tim, my brother Tim. Dark did.
Okay.
He's like, and Dark's like, yeah, I shot. He's like, I didn't shoot, cause Johnny was like, sorry about that. And then Dark was like, sorry about what? He's like, having to shoot you last night. And he's like, uh, cause when you shot at us, and Dark's like, I didn't shoot at you, I shot at Tim. And yeah, I guess
No,
Dark
ladies, and now they win it all.
shot
No, I'm not
at
getting the truth
Tim, or
from
shot my
anybody. The
brother
truth
Tim
is somewhere
last
in the
night
middle.
too.
I feel like she
I
is
don't know.
friends with Johnny.
Though there wasn't a whole lot talked about other than they obviously have some kind of problem that existed before. And then he's like, yeah, I came to your shop with my shotgun. I go to MRPD. I don't give a fuck. I'll pull my shotgun out. I'll walk right into MRPD.
Right, so did Johnny ever make any like threats or anything towards them?
No, not at all.
He was completely compliant and polite. He didn't say
I mean,
anything
he wasn't
insulting or
exactly
call them names or anything.
No, he didn't call them names. He was just like, whenever Mickey would call him a name, right? He'd be like, so I'm a cunt because I'm trying to follow your rules. Okay. And that was just making Mickey madder and madder.
Okay. And then Mickey pulled out a crowbar or some sort of weapon and started
Mhm.
punching him. What were you doing at this time?
Oh, I was just hiding in the corner because I was scared because that guy Dark, he pulled out a crowbar too.
And why at no point in time did you dial 911?
I didn't want to get hit by a crowbar.
Okay. Is there anything else useful you think you might be able to add? Anything that I may have
Mm,
forgotten to ask about?
mm. Oh, other than Dark and Mickey kidnapped him after uh, Mickey put him in his car, but Dark told him to take him.
Oh, okay, okay. Um,
Take him. I
what?
think
How do
Dark
you?
might be the guy that runs that operation over there.
I don't know if that's true. Maybe. So how do you know all of these individuals? Like, what is your relationship with any of them?
Okay, so I really don't know Johnny very well. I only know him through an introduction that was made here at the hospital once by my brother Alan and his friend Mason. So it was when Johnny first came to the city, and then um, that guy Dark. I only know. I don't know. He sounds a lot
I'm
like somebody
coming.
that I know, but I don't know that. I mean, maybe it's a relation. I don't know. So I don't want to, say that I know him because I can't say that I really do. But the guy Mickey, I've gone on scenes and I've picked him up and I've helped him, and he's kidnapped me when he went to do a house robbery. He kidnapped me and Officer Alexander Steele.
Okay. And just one more time. What were you doing down there? Just hanging out on a rooftop at the
I wasn't
beach.
originally hanging out on the rooftop. Originally, I was just down at the beach. I was gonna make my way over to the boats, thinking about buying a boat. And I seen the guy on the roof, so I was like, "What's he doing up there?" And so I went to talk to him. And then I guess thing else went from one thing to the next.
What did you talk to him about?
Well, I asked him what he was doing on the roof because he was laying down on the roof.
Did you just talk a lot?
Took a lot. Well, we were, having small talk for the most part. He was telling me about these sandwich bags that apparently everybody wants, and I was like asking them why they all want the sandwich bags, and he said that there's only so many of them that come to the city. So I guess a lot of people eat a lot of sandwiches. Maybe it's for their school lunches or something, or I don't know. Maybe I'm guessing they eat a lot of sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what those baggies are for. Okay. Again, I do appreciate your time, your cooperation. I appreciate you making yourself available. I don't think we'll have any further questions, but if we do, we have your number. Also, if you can think of anything else, just put in a 311. Ask for myself or Mr. Riggs here, okay?
All right, you two be safe out there.
You too. Thank you again.
All right.
Let's go. Which way is out? This way. Oh, shit. Are you locked in there, ma'am?
Get out, what? There we go. I only unlock those when I get the keys after I clock in.
Yeah, that's right. I didn't want to leave you locked in there. All right. Well, Mr. Riggs, I do have to go to bed. I got some stuff to summarize and write up. I'll send you a copy of the case file. It'll probably be tomorrow at some point. Any evidence that you can gather, or if you remain on duty tonight and get evidence of any altercations or anything continue to transpire between those individuals, please make note of it and forward it to me to build the case.
Yeah.
Do you have any questions or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Really wish that elevator worked. That'd be pretty cool. Just for show. It's dumb. I'm gonna give you my keys. Obviously it's unmarked. You can keep driving it. Probably put a paint job on it though. I'm gonna go ahead and sleep right here. I'm so late. I'm gonna get yelled at.
You notice though that none of the 4 stories actually match up.
Oh yeah, no, I know that. And what I do is I make sure anytime I question somebody, I make sure that I'm running body cam, at least locally, so I can go back and submit the statements as physical evidence. Number one, but number two, I can go back and read through it. That way, I can find and poke all the holes. Maybe
Yeah.
present everything to the district attorney's office as a whole, or come back and ask additional questions, catch them in their little, lies. But yeah. Been a good time. I definitely have to go though. I'm getting ready to get yelled at.